You are looking live at Washington. Tens of thousands of people are attending a rally and a march in support of Israel. The event was organized by national Jewish organizations. The CBC's Richard Madden is in Washington with the latest.
Tens of thousands are expected to gather at the National Mall here in D.C., including some Canadian MPs, all to support Israel and to condemn antisemitism. I don't know if you can see in the shot, but fences and barricades have been set up around the perimeter. The National Guard's been called in, and security has been raised to the highest level. Here's the president of the Jewish Federations of North America on their message to the world.
We're going to lift up the faces and the names of the over 240 hostages, not just Israelis, but people of other countries and faiths who've been held for 39 days, inhumane conditions. And finally, we're going to stand proudly and say we will not be intimidated. In our homes, in our communities, in our places of worship, we will stand on the National Mall, in the most visible place in this country, and say America will not stand for this, and our community will not stand for this.
Now, today's rally comes after last weekend's pro-Palestinian march that also drew thousands. Demonstrators there demanding a ceasefire, something President Biden hasn't endorsed.
And Richard, there's growing unease in many countries about the scale of the Israeli response to the Hamas attack. And U.S. President Joe Biden is facing some domestic pressure about this. And he spoke earlier. What did he say?
Yeah, the pressure is coming from within. There's this growing rift inside the White House over the administration's approach to the war. This morning, 400 White House officials, all political appointees, have reportedly signed an anonymous open letter calling for a ceasefire. And as this violence escalates, President Biden, meantime, he voiced optimism that a deal can be reached to free hostages being held by Hamas in Gaza. Take a listen to his response at an event just a few blocks from here earlier this morning.
I'm talking with the people involved every single day. I believe it's going to happen, but I don't want to get into detail.
What's your message for the families?
Hang in there, we're coming.
Hang in there, he says at the end. And although today's rally is close to the White House, President Biden obviously won't be around because later today he's off to San Francisco to discuss that tense situation in the Middle East with China's President Xi Jinping.